And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a 1st down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the single back. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Oh, you always got to beware of that jet sweep. They stopped him this time with minimal damage, but awareness and eye discipline is key. Good job keeping him short of that 1st down.
Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The back's got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Gets the 1st, and he's still running. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Hand it off for a draw. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
You'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They trap him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the completion made. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Play action here on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch man across the middle by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB keeper all the way. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Locates the tight end, it's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. No huddle now for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He keeps it on a design run. Some hard running there through a tackle.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Here's a target, and it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Breaks free. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid game. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Scooped up in the defense. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick it over.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands,
Breaks into the clear. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
the defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And now the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The pocket breaking down. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Throws it to the right. He's got a receiver wide open here. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Grab made by the tight end, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He'll hand it off.
Yeah, I like about the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's looking to scramble. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
It's going to take a complete team effort to keep pace in this game. And when you get a touchdown like this from the punt return unit in front of the home crowd, these players are going to feed off of it.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
They start with an RPO. Good pass to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Grinding away with a running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He could go. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. With the catch, it's Jones. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. I mean, great coverage there.
First and 10.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the target, and it's complete. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.